Hello everybody, welcome back to FM24 with the European Journeyman Save. I'm back from my holiday in Japan and we are diving in to take over at AS Monaco. Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the save, and as you can see, left foot takes charge at AS Monaco. We ended the last episode with me leaving Trabzonspor and joining Monaco. Not looking at the squad, not looking at anything in too much detail, but yeah, we have left lifted the Trendyol Super League with Trabzonspor in 2034. We're going to face pressure to bring immediate success to Stade Louis II, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge, and we need to hit the ground running if he is to win over those who believe his appointment is a questionable decision. Interesting. I quite like this though, because the career milestone can have us just let us see what's going on. We've gone from Nagi Kaniza in 2024. We got the manager of the year runner-up, and then the next season we got promoted in second, and we got manager of the year. We left Nagi Kaniza to join Domžale in Slovenia. We won the league with them. We got manager of the year. We left them and joined FC Steaua Bucharest. Then we won the Cup and the League with FC Steaua Bucharest. We left them and joined Malmo, where we won the Cup and League double. We got Manager of the Year there as well. Resigned from them, left to go to Trabzonspor, and now we've just left Trabzonspor. After winning the League and Manager of the season, we have moved to Monaco, which, in general, in the comments section, a lot of you agreed with, which was great. Very happy with that. You're all pretty much on point to say moving to Monaco was the right decision. They're disappointing this season. 14th is where they find themselves. They've lost 3 of their last 5 games in the league, and they've recorded 3 wins and 2 defeats in their last 5 matches. That doesn't make sense. Oh, in last 5, so in all competitions. Fair enough. We are on the 9th of March. In 2 days' time, on the 11th of March, we play PSG. That will be in the next episode coming tomorrow. But yeah, let's go and dive in and see what we're working with Monaco. Now, I always think one of the best places to start when you're at a new club is on this screen, which gives you all the summary. Obviously, we have kits in the game. We don't need to do that. We have the Monaco badge. We have the Ligue 1 things in there. It's lovely, lovely stuff. State-of-the-art training facilities here in Monaco. State-of-the-art youth facilities as well. Youth recruitment at 16 isn't the best. Junior coaching at 16 could be better. But we have a continental reputation, and our finances are looking pretty good as well, which is good. Right, captain then, Paulo Abdallah, 77 to 85 million pounds for our French 26-year-old attacking midfield left or left midfielder. An intelligent wide playmaker. He has very good agility, pace, stamina, strength, 6'2" as well. Really good left-footed or two-footed, to be honest. Really good mental attributes. Technically looking pretty good as well. Good passing, good first touch, good free kick taking, good dribbling, composure, anticipation. Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. We're definitely looking forward to using him, and we're going to get the best out of him. Cracking start looking at the captain. Vice captain, Emmanuel Traore, 21-year-old striker. He is worth up to £132 million. How are they this far down in the league? 21-year-old Burkina Faso or French international, 14 caps, but finishing 17, bravery 16, composure 14, flair 16, heading 18, 6 foot, 2-footed, off the ball 15. He's going to score so many goals for us. He is going to score so many goals. That is ridiculous. The first 2 people we've looked at are that good. Not even our key player. Key player is Yoris Mallet, the goalkeeper, up to £153 million. Yoris Mallet, probably, isn't it? Mallet, not Mallet. Mallet. Signed for £8.5 million, now worth up to 153. So only 26 years old, 9 caps for France. Great aerial reach, handling, one-on-ones, concentration, determination, positioning, agility, jumping reach. 6'1", 2-footed. He is incredible. How are they? He's got a box. I've just interrupted myself there. He's got basically a box. That's incredible. I've never seen that before. But how are they doing so badly? Yeah, hot prospect, Ewan Lefebvre, 16-year-old striker. Again, looks pretty good. Finishing 14, composure 15, anticipation 16. Acceleration and pace could be better, but off the ball's not too bad to start as well. All looks pretty good. Don't tell me they've been training him as a holding midfielder. That is devastating if they have. No, we've got him as a poacher, which is fine. But yeah, so that's the key players. So looking at the whole squad, let's see what we've got going on here. Age-wise, quite a lot of old people. 35, 35, 35, 34, 33, two 31-year-olds and a 30-year-old. We have Jean-Claire Todibo is a name that I most definitely recognise. Yoris Mele we've looked at. Loic Dumont is one of our backup goalkeepers. 25 years old, up to £13 million. He's annoyed because he wants to go on loan to secure a permanent move. 6'2", basically two-footed. Looks pretty good as a backup goalkeeper, to be honest. Roberto Vanacore, the Italian-Frenchman, he is also a little bit disappointed. He also wants to go out on loan. Good agility, 6'3", two-footed. Looks a pretty good backup goalkeeper. That's 3 good goalkeepers that I'm happy with, to be honest. Then Jean-Claire Todibo, 35 years of age. He has 3 caps and 1 goal for France. He is 6'3", right-footed. Looks pretty good. 4.2. When did they buy him? Oh my god, they've just paid 4.3 million, raising potentially to 4.2 million pounds for a 35-year-old centre back. Unbelievable. Mentally very, very good. Physically still got it there. Technically not too bad at all. If he is our starting centre back, I'm going to be worried. £115,000 a week as well. Unbelievable that they've paid that. Efi Sadikaya, a defender left or centre, wide centre backs is preferred. Resolute, that's good. Efi Sankaya, right, okay, jumping reach 17. He's in and starting centre back for corners. Agility, balance, pace, strength, all looking good. Aggression, anticipation, bravery, composure, concentration, decisions, positioning, work rate, marking, tackling. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good, isn't he? He's pretty good. £18.5 million from FC Nantes quite a while ago. So not too bad there. David Luca, the Brazilian left back. Wow. He's really, really good at jumping and is very balanced and fit. In fact, physically, he's actually very, very good. 6'2", left-footed, very brave. Good determination, good teamwork, good work rate. Marking's good. Tackling's a bit poor. Passing's not the best. They signed him for £3.4 million. Only 23 years old, and he's only just been signed as well. So, one to keep an eye on for sure. Wilfred Singo, again, another name I recognise. 34 years old now in this universe. Wearing number 99, the right back. Jumping reach is very good. 6'3", really good. He's still quite a good player at 34. They bought him in ages ago from Torino back at 2023-24. £8.5 million. Has been pretty solid for them, to be honest, even though he's getting on a bit in terms of football age. But yeah, not too bad. He is wanted by Al Alawi, and maybe we'll cash in and get some money from Saudi. Omar Salet, who is retiring at the end of this year at the age of 35. Very good jumping reach, very good marking, passing, tackling and technique. Concentration, work rate, positioning. He's pretty good. He's transfer listed, but he's pretty good. They paid £7.75 million for him all the way back in 2023-24. So has been at the club pretty much the whole time of the save. Next up, centre-back. Oh, we've got so many people that prefer to play centre-back. That's ridiculous. Marcelo Mayens from Belgium. £8 million signed from Samsunspor in Turkey. Now worth up to 53. When did they sign him? They've just signed him. Again, they haven't done the best transfer business, I'd say, this season. But passing, tackling, heading, all really good. Decisions, positioning, bravery. Physically looks pretty good. Jumping reach is a little bit low for a centre-back, but not too bad. Very right-footed. And yeah, can do a job, can't he? Can do a job. What's he got here? Stays back at all times. Long-range passes. Switch ball to wide areas. I quite like all of them. Brings the ball out of defence and refrains from taking long shots. Okay. He'll actually suit how we want to play pretty well. Another Brazilian who wants to play centre-back or left-back. 31-year-old Beraldo. Signed from PSG for £13.75 million quite a while ago. Automatically looking at him, he looks like a, averagey jack-of-all-trades sort of player, but not the best given at what we've already looked at for potential centre-back, so we're not going to waste too much time on Beraldo. Maybe he can be sold to Saudi as well. Pedro Borges, Portuguese-Belgian right-back, 25 years old. Again, nothing standout. Concentration at 16, signed for £5 million from Cercle Bruges this season. Obviously, they've just not invested well. Crossing 5, dribbling 8, tackling 15, marking 13, technique 14, concentration 16, positioning 14, teamwork, pace is good. 6'2", so at least he's tall, which is good. 2-footed as well, can be very helpful at fullback position. Not dreadful, not dreadful. And then finally, the last person who has their favoured thing as a sort of defender is Daniel Freitas. Wow. I was immediately wowing his physical attributes, which he has stamina, pace, jumping reach, balance and agility and acceleration all at 15 or above, with the only two under 15 being fitness at 14 and strength 13. 6'2", 2-footed. Get that boy in our centre-back. £39 million they paid for him 4 years ago. But yeah, he looks like he is going to be very, very good. Okay, so looking at the defenders, fullbacks. We definitely don't need centre-backs. I think fullbacks is where we're looking to potentially invest in the summer, because obviously we've not got too long left of the season, taking over Monaco in March. But yeah, not too bad at all. We do have Elric Reginald, who can play at left-back. If we put him at left back there. Tackling's not the best, but mental's good. Physical's are good other than jumping reach. 14 signed for £8 million this season, and he's already a little bit annoyed with his amount of playing time. So he could come in at left back, to be honest. That's not a bad shout for an attacking left back. If you think he's competing with David Luca, I'd probably go for the person that can attack with crossing and dribbling better. Their tackling's the same. It's two decent options. It's two decent options at left back. So probably right back is where we're actually looking to improve the squad so far. Samuel Ricky, which is a name I very much recognise as well. Holding midfielder. Physical's pretty good. Mental's very good. And his first touch, passing and technique are brilliant. So a very good option for a potential playmaker. 2.3 million from Man United. So I'm going to suggest they've bought him pretty recently. Yes, they've bought him this season. 7.07 average rating for a team not performing very well. That's pretty good. Another one, Fiorentino Luis. Oh my word, they love old people here, don't they? £95,000 on a free from Chelsea. This season, they have been buying terribly. Passing, tackling, marking, first touch. Mentals are pretty good where you need them. Positioning, teamwork, work rate, anticipation, all very good. Fitness is good as well. Someone I'd look to cash in. Expires 2037. They've given him a 2-year contract. We'll be looking to move Fiorentino Luis on. 25-year-old Yannick Van Heck looks pretty decent, although nothing stand out other than teamwork at 16. Acceleration at 15 is pretty good. Technique at 15 as well. 6.5 million from Anderlecht this season. Why is it that everyone I look at that, I'm like, they're either really old or I open their profile and go, they look okay, is the players they've signed this season. Absolutely dreadful. Not too bad. Yannick Van Heck wouldn't be a starting player if I can bring in someone better than him, obviously. Ruben Colonel, who is ineligible because he's played for more than 2 teams in one season. Right. Well, they signed him for 525k, then put him out on loan to Libertad. Oh, hang on. They signed him halfway, like, as he had already played for Taverna, then sent him out on loan, and then his loan's finished, and now he's come back. So, yes, we would be his third team. But 23 years old, not amazing. Really not amazing. But for 675k, they obviously signed him for a bit of potential and sell on. So, not too bad. Don't have to focus too much time on him. Martin Adeline, who is wanted by Al Arabiya and transfer listed 31-year-old central midfielder from Libya. Signed for £28 million. Wow, Monaco. I'm going to suggest you've overpaid. Passing 16 is good, very determined. Vision's good, work rate, technique. First touch, physically not looking too bad either. But yeah, no, that's it's not a great deal. It's not a great deal, to be honest. The Libyan Frenchman there. Next up, Walid Gourdain, who is a 25-year-old striker / attacking midfielder / central midfielder. Great finishing, aggression, determination, flair, leadership, technique. Fitness is really good as well. A resolute personality, likes to lob the goalkeeper. 2-footed. £23.5 million they paid for him. £18 million was the flat fee. And that's all they've paid so far last season. But yeah, 6 goals, 2 assists. Could potentially be the man that plays behind the striker if we go with an attacking midfielder, which we probably will, to be honest. Not too bad. Paulo Abdallah, attacking midfield left, attacking midfield centre, 26 years old. What's that, Madagascar? Yeah, Madagascar, French international for 5 caps for France. Really good physically. They have signed a lot of tall people. Jumping reach 18, composure 16, anticipation 16, decisions, flair, vision, passing. Another sort of left winger. I feel like all of Monaco's best players are further up the pitch and they've not been embracing that under their old management, which we definitely are. Right midfielder, Ilias Amakachi. Yeah, I mean, 30 years old now, signed him on a free. We'll probably try and get that. Oh my God, they've literally just signed. Why? Why have they brought in a 30-year-old winger? Like, who's not that good? He's not that good. He's okay, but if you look at the rest of their standard of their squad, he's not that good. Aaron Malouda up front is wanted and transfer listed. Wanted by RC Lens. An advanced forward. 2.8 million they paid for him, 2.1 million worth now. 29 years old. They brought him in a couple of seasons ago. 1 goal in 16. I know Monaco are struggling, but that could be your problem. If you're giving him 16 starts and he's only scored 1 goal, or 16 appearances and he's only scored 1 goal, he's not really stand out, is he? So Emmanuel Traore, complete forward, there he is. This is the person we've already looked at as well, obviously. Very, very good for Monaco. And Moussa Diop is there as well. Very, very good striker. Really bit younger, 19 years old, worth £28 million. Come through the youth system and couldn't probably do a job as a backup striker, to be honest. So I think it's not like a Ralph Rangnick open heart surgery needed on this Monaco squad, but definitely room for improvement that we can use. But I think this squad is good enough to be higher up the league than 14th. I think we've got a free hit till the end of the season. We've got only a few games left. We're going to come back for PSG in tomorrow's episode, and then we'll probably play through to the end of the season and just get this first sort of end wrapped up with Monaco so that we can come back in Ligue 1 next season and challenge PSG. Look at that. That is nearly 20 points they've got at the top of the table. And we are 5 points off relegation. We are 4 points off the playoff, which is absolutely bonkers with Monaco. That is absolutely crazy. But you can see how much PSG are dominating. All 3 players in the highest average rating. Kylian Mbappe is still here as well. 36-year-old Kylian Mbappe still here. He is retiring at the end of this season, which means we're not going to have to deal with him for too much longer. Zaire Emery is in here as well. 29 years old. Easily one of the best midfielders in the game. Who turns into one of the best midfielders in the games. And Ryan Foxall on the right, who looks ridiculous. £34 million they paid for him from Crystal Palace. That's a bargain. That is an absolute bargain. He's really, really good. Really, really good. Top goal scorer in the league, though, is from... there's 3 of them, all on the same. 13 goals. Eugene Dehont is top, because he's obviously done it in less games. Signed on a free from PSG. Wanted by Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia. 25 years old. Must be very, very good to be top of the list, right? And then Remy Loriez is up there as well. Full-on pace merchant. Good acceleration. Finishing off the ball. Got everything you need. Signed for £104 million from Inter Milan. And in 3rd place with 13 goals as well is Francisco Vieira from AG Auxerre, the Portuguese Luxembourg international. Wow, Luxembourg are lucky to get someone like him coming through. Physically looks very good. Mentally looks very good. Yeah, in amongst the goals. £3.5 million. Bargain signing from Toulouse with that one. But I think we're in a good position with Monaco. I think the squad is good enough. It only needs a few tweaks here and there. Fullbacks potentially. I don't know what sort of fullbacks we had at Trabzonspor. Let's go and have a look at our old club and see if there is anyone we can poach. I mean, the obvious one to poach would be the goalkeeper, but we don't need a goalkeeper. Rob McGowan was very good, but we don't need a goalkeeper. Right back, Ozdemir was good. They were massively overpaying him at £115,000 a week. But again, I think we can probably get better. Left back, Mustafa Ketchi, who was very good. We bought him in from Millwall. Would he be an upgrade? Not sure, actually. Not too sure he would be an upgrade. Other right backs and stuff, we didn't have too many. Sina Yildiz, Not too bad, but not the best. And obviously we bought in the American Dylan D'Souza, who was just dreadful. We bought him on a free transfer, and it didn't work out. Now there is obviously one left back that we could look to bring in from Malmo, if he's still there, which is Stănescu. I want to say his name is. There he is. Ciprian Stănescu. Was very, very good. Could be relatively cheap for a club like Monaco. Has always performed well in the Alves Sandkent, and you can see when we were his manager there, 7.22, 7.05. So knows how we like to play. Can do a cracking job, and I think we might be able to bring him in on not a free, but a cheaper deal. £9.25 million release fee, which I think would be an okay deal. But we're going to get to the summer and have a look. The other person I was interested to bring in would be Patrick Valkaski, who, again, we bought into Malmo, but we don't need wingers. The wingers at the club already look very, very good. So, yes, 14th in the league is where we take over Monaco. First game of the season, or first game for us as manager this season of Monaco, will be PSG in 2 days' time, who are running away with the league. They still have Kylian Mbappe. He is their vice-captain. They still have Donnarumma as well, 36-year-old Gianluigi Donnarumma. Key player is Zaire Emery in there as well, and no doubt that this hot prospect is pretty awesome, I'd imagine, as well at 17 years old. But yeah, PSG running away with the league. That is who we're going to have to topple to take the League One title and allow us to unlock other leagues as well. Obviously, we are restricting ourselves with leagues that we can unlock only when we win league titles. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But thank God Kylian Mbappe is retiring at the end of this season. But there we go. We take charge at AS Monaco. I'm looking forward to diving into it in a little bit more detail. PSG in tomorrow's episode. See you then. Cheers.